Alright, what's going on? It's Alan Thomas, aka Shadow Assassins, and today I wanted to talk about the importance of meeting your deadlines with your webcomic. For a lot of webcomic creators, especially people that's just starting out, if you're planning on creating your own webcomic or you're planning on starting to venture out on this whole process, one important tip that I can give you from the very start is to make sure you set a schedule for when you're going to update. If you plan on taking this very seriously, and if it's just a hobby for you, if it's just something that you really enjoy and just want to do in your spare time, that's cool. But if you're seriously trying to grow your webcomic and get some type of a following or a fan base, the very important that I can give you from the start is to make sure that you set a date when you're gonna put your comic out there and you upload on that date. It's very important that you meet your deadlines. And it's for a simple reason like this. Think of it we're on YouTube right now. Think of it if you were on a channel. Okay, put it this way. Let's say you have a favorite YouTube creator that you watch on a regular basis. And let's say they they post once every couple weeks or so, and you're used to them posting every 2 weeks, and then just out of the blue they go on hiatus for 10 months, and then they just come back and post one video, and then they disappear for another 2 months. After a while, you sort of disregard that channel, right? You disregard the channel, you disregard the content, all of that stuff. You don't even think about it anymore because there are tons of other things out there to grab your attention. Not even that you're not a fan, but you just that trust is broken in the person that you're going to look at because they're not there often, or they're not there as often as you are accustomed to. So a webcomic sort of functions the same way. If you upload your webcomic on, say Sundays, if you upload your comic on Sundays, then every Sunday or every other Sunday, whenever you do it, people are going to expect a webcomic. If you don't put that webcomic out on Sunday and you don't give an explanation or at least tell people what's going on, after a while, the more and more that you do that, the more the people are going to get discouraged and they're not really going to check out your work. The best food of thought I would say is, if you're going to set a deadline and you have to miss it for whatever reason, let people know that you're going to be missing your deadline. Or if you're changing it, people should be remotely reasonable. Stuff happens in, people's lives and whatnot. If you have to change the date that you schedule your webcomic on, you got to change it from Sunday to Tuesday or something like that. People should understand. It's okay, I need to look for this on a different day for whatever reason. But to just randomly change things and not give anybody any type of a warning or a heads up, that's not really a good idea. That doesn't really go over very well in the webcomic community, or any community for that matter. That's not specifically just for webcomics, by the way. But just a rule to sort of keep in mind: when you're going to start out your webcomic, pick a day that best suits you from the start. And if you can't make a comic, a lot of people say, upload, some people upload 2 or 3 times a week. Some people upload every day, which seems insane to me, but some people are actually able to keep that up. Some people upload maybe once a week. Some people upload, I know with my webcomic, I upload, I think about 2 to 3 times a month. It's every other Sunday. Some people upload once a month. Some people upload once every couple of months. And this is something you can try too, because some people are actually able to get away with this. They basically say, I upload pages when I finish them, so don't expect an actual date for this to be done. For some people that works, but your art and story needs to be very good to pull that off. You need very loyal following, or a very loyal following, to pull that off, because to just tell people, oh, you'll get it when you get it, is very brave in a sense. So, but like I said, some people are able to do that. But whatever day that you decide you're going to upload your comic, or whatever day that works for you, stick to that day, whatever schedule that you set up, because it's your schedule. This is your webcomic and you're giving it to the people the way you want to. So just decide on your own how you want to go about putting your content out there and putting your webcomic out there. Just pick a day that suits you and make sure you can stick to that schedule. That's the key. It's like setting a date and making sure that you can stick to it. It also builds discipline too, by the way, because there are times, and I'm not going to lie, there are days where I just go, I do not feel like working on my webcomic today. It's not that I don't like it anymore. It's not that I don't love it or anything. I'm just not in the mood, and I do it anyways because it's like my fans are expecting it. I don't think my fans will really appreciate it if I went, I just didn't feel like it today, so you're not getting anything. I don't think they would really like that very much. So, yeah, just it creates some type of discipline. Just like even when you're not in the mood, just try to make sure you can get something out to your fans. And it doesn't even have to be a full-fledged comic either. Like some people think that it's like we live in a digital age. You don't have to put out a full 20-page epic every single week or every time you upload. It's like just a couple pages will suffice, but you need to be able to give them something. You need to be able to get them some kind of content. So yeah, that's my little rant for today, just to make sure that if you're creating a webcomic or you're starting out, set a schedule for yourself, plan it out, and set deadlines for yourself, and make sure that you stick to your deadlines. Alright, well, that's my advice for today. I'm about to get back to work, and I'm out.